Welcome to Environmental Water Systems and another installment of our video library. Today's clip is going to be on the proper filter replacement of an EWS heater guard. For mock-up purposes, we're using our EWS heater guard 3/4 inch. This would be the exact same thing you would do for an EWS heater guard 1.5. In this mock-up, again, here's your main water supply, your pressure reducing valve, the proper bypass to a system, and a mock-up to a proper application prior to a tankless water heater. If we needed to replace our filter, the gauge would be on red, indicating a filter that would be in need of replacement. Mark, show me how simple it is to replace this filter.
It's really simple. Okay. You have water coming in through the canister and then out. First thing we need to do is take this out, the canister out of service. So we would close our inlet valve, close our outlet valve, and open up the bypass without tearing things up.
There you go.
And there you go. Now the water is no longer going through here, it's going around the bypass.
Right. Now what about pressure relief?
The heater guards come with a pressure relief valve.
Okay.
It's back here behind the gauge. You can't see it from the camera, but it's back here.
Little red button on the bracket.
Button, just push it and relieve the pressure. If you don't, these things are really tough to get open.
Okay.
Then you take your
Wrench.
supplied spanner wrench.
Okay.
It's right up over the housing like this. A little bit of a turn to break it loose. Put your bucket under there because it's got water.
Now for mock-up purposes, obviously this is not a live unit, but for demonstration purposes, as Mark would bring the canister down, there'd be this much water and your filter cartridge in it. So
this is where you get a little wet.
yeah, little bucket, little towel.
Bucket. You set this thing down in there.
Here is the filter cartridge we're replacing.
Dump it out.
Okay, 5 micron polyphosphate cartridge. That works in two ways. One is a 5 micron pre-sediment filter, and one using polyphosphate spheres to put a thin protective coating that inhibits scale formation and protects heaters. This filter cartridge that you'll get brand new will have a little cap on both sides that hold the spheres, and both have an inlet on both that fit perfectly in the top of this head and have a fitting perfectly at the bottom of this canister. So they hold it in here like this in the proper seat for proper application. Once you've put your new filter back in and you've found the seat that it sits in to the housing, you'll also notice an O-ring. I think we recommend a food grade
silicone type grease.
Okay, something simple. Just make sure it's clean, no debris.
Small dab of grease just to lubricate the O-ring.
Make sure it's seated properly in the channel that it fits in. Very simple. Mark.
Get our bucket out of the way. Put this up in place. Started.
Hand tighten.
Hand tight.
Maybe a quarter turn.
And then a quarter turn is all it would need.
Hang your wrench for next year. And Mark, show how we get the water back into the system.
To put it back in service, what I would do, I'd open my outlet first.
Okay.
And just crack it open. You can back water in this way.
Okay.
And when you hear the water quit running, you can go ahead and open that up. And then open this up. You'll have a small air bubble trap, so you're going to have to bleed that out. But it'll come out in the faucets. Once you've got the water in and out lined up, close your bypass, and you're back in business. Really, that's all there is to it.
Okay. This is the proper installation and replacement of a filter cartridge for an EWS heater guard. And lastly, all our product and information is available at our corporate website, EWSwater.com. You can also find a showroom near you or go online at waterontheweb.com. Thank you very much.